I am Anthony Phillips. This is my son Aditya Phillips, who is currently studying in St. John's Medical College. We got to know Medical Mentor through the flyers that we first saw about medical mentors, and there were repeated calls to us. Initially, we were not too sure about what Medical Mentor was into and what they would kind of do to guide and counsel the kids. When we got an opportunity to kind of attend the webinar that was organized by Medical Mentor, the very first webinar that we as a family attended is when we realized that Medical Mentor could bring a lot of value to the entire process of selecting the college.
Okay, so one thing that really that Medical Mentor really helped us in was when we had to upload documents online and the choice filling procedure online. So
the guidance that they provided in terms of the ranking and the college allotment that could happen. And given that this year the scoring and the ranking was far different from the previous years.
Really met a lot of roadblocks in between. The site would keep crashing, or we had problems uploading something, the instructions wouldn't be clear.
Medical Mentor stood up and really guided us in terms of getting our thought process and plans together to kind of know which are the colleges that we could apply, which are the colleges which is in the range for us, given the score that Adi had, 10,800 NEET rank.
So once Adi got the score, we were under the impression that a good score is enough, and that's it, we had already arrived.
See, the whole complication and the concern in a student applying for a medical MBBS seat in India is the process is not very cut and clear.
But it's only when we started looking at the guidelines and what happens next that we realized it's a really complicated process, and we had no clue on how to choose a college, how to approach the entire process, and what are the documents required, whether we really needed certain documents, like for example Roman Catholic category. What were the documents required? Did we really need them? Actually, when we started uploading the documents, we realized that Adi was very keen that he would like to go to St. John's Medical College. And we were not very sure whether he would get St. John's Medical College or whether we would have to settle for something else. Finally, when we looked at all the documents that are required, we also realized that there are Roman Catholic categories in St. John's College, and there were certain documents which we had to get from the bishop, certain baptism certificates, and which we managed to get we also approached Medical Mentor to figure out what are the documents that we really need. And in the process, we also saw that there was a particular requirement for minority certificate. Now, we were not at all sure whether this minority certificate is a required document or it was just in addition to the Catholic certificate. And when we tried to get this particular document from the government agencies, it was a really difficult task, because they actually told my husband to go back and get his certificates. And it was a very unpleasant kind of a situation where he literally ran around from one government agency to the other, and finally we decided that this is just not working out. And this is where we approached Medical Mentor and asked them for what we really need. Do we have to work on this? Do we have to get this? And then they told us that this is not at all required. These are the documents that we really need, and this is the way we need to upload. And I think during the upload process itself, we have called Medical Mentor probably some 10 or 15 times. My husband has actually gone to the office, sat there and talked to them and asked them could they please help him through the entire thing. And this is where I think Medical Mentor really helped us to smoothen the entire process, I would say. This is where I think Medical Mentor really stepped in and helped us with what we really needed, how to approach the process, simplified the process for us. I would say that if we had tried to do it on our own, we would really have been at sea, and we might not have got the college that we wanted. So it was a really, really good experience that Adi finally got what he really wanted. This is where I think Medical Mentor really stepped in and helped us.
I also want to say that Miss Madhu and Ifat were really helpful, and they went out of their way to make things easy for us.